Hey guys, I just wanted to give a quick update. In this video, it is actually my first post-op visit with my doctor. I did my best to try to record, but unfortunately, based on where I had it positioned, some of it was kind of blurred out with, I think, the heater or the AC, whatever it was that I had my tripod set on, kind of affected the sound quality. So I did my best to try and use some software to block out some of the noise. Truthfully, I was too cheap to pay for the actual full software, so you'll see a watermark along some of the video. But overall, yeah, at least you'll see just kind of what it's like, again, for any clinicians who don't really know what it's like to kind of be in that post-op setting with a surgeon, and some of the questions I went over. And just to give a little brief preview, she goes over my surgery, and she kind of shows me the pictures from the scope and everything. And what she showed me basically is the fact that I had a bucket handle tear along my medial meniscus, which she took out. She said approximately 20% of my meniscus that she trimmed out. And she did she did repair my lateral meniscus, which is why I was still in the brace for which originally was 4 weeks. And actually, I found out in the post-op video that in the post-op session, sorry, is the fact that I was actually able to get out of it a week early, which I was extremely happy about. The brace is just very daunting to wear for 7-8 hours at work, and it's heavy. Can't walk normally, so I was excited the fact that she was able to take off a whole week. You'll hear some of the questions that I ask. I tell her that I have, it's a little hard to hear, but I tell her that I have a lot of tightness in the front of my shin due to the swelling, and she says it's all normal. I did also ask her about draining, and she actually did end up draining my knee as well. Took out about 30 milliliters of fluid. I don't show that part, so don't worry about seeing any blood or anything like that. But yeah, you'll see her go over the initial. She'll take a look at my knee, do a leg raise, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll also go over the actual surgery. And then the part that actually does have really good video quality and audio quality is when she shows me the X-ray. She kind of goes over where the screw is that anchors down the new ACL, and also just some of the fillings that they did. So that part's kind of cool as well. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful. And again, I'm appreciative of everyone who has supported and kind of follow along with my journey so far. Hope you guys enjoy.
You said that you're feeling pretty good.
Yep.
A little swelling in the knee.
Yeah, mostly like when I do try to, like, I feel like my only problem right now is like I know just like the put in the skin just doesn't move.
Okay.
So when I do try to do like a leg raise, especially the initial in the morning, like I don't feel honestly any pain in the actual knee, and I won't even call it pain. It just feels like it's like a lot of tightness.
Okay. Yeah, you know what happens? So you get that bleeding down there, and then that periosteum, it kind of tracks down the periosteum, the bleeding, and then it gets kind of big like that. So that's what you're feeling probably. Just over here. Lay all the way back. Show you the pictures. My hands are freezing.
Cool, no problem.
It's super cold.
I feel good.
That's it looks really good. You have very little swelling for the meniscus repair ACL.
Okay.
You're 2 weeks out, right?
Yeah, just about tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Squeeze your muscle real tight here. You do a leg next week? How far can you bend your knee?
A little stiff right now.
It's great.
Yeah. And like when I get to here, and I don't feel like a hard block or anything like that, it's just like a lot of tightness in the front of my shin.
Okay. Start your hand out. I squeeze it out. Sore there, you're okay there?
Yes.
Got a little sore down here.
A little bit, yeah.
That's where that periosteum, that's where that blood kind of leaks down in front. Good, why don't you sit up here for me? Let me show you the pictures.
Okay.
Go through the X-rays. I'll show you your thing. So this is on the inside of your knee, patellofemoral joint. Your trochlear and your patella look great. When we first get in the notch, this is that meniscus piece, the medial meniscus. Kind of had that bucket handle. It looked like it broke off at some point. It looks chronic, right? There's no blood supply, right? It's full of the notch because it's not attached.
Yeah.
This is looking where your ACL should be. You gotta know it should be attaching to the wall here, the lateral femoral condyle. This is looking at the lateral meniscus, so I have a probe, but a split in the meniscus here. This is the root. I'm looking at the root condition that was attached. Sometimes we'll see a chronic root tear with that, actually. Here's what is attached to your hair. It's concerning enough that it's extended, and it extended kind of around the corner here, so I passed some sutures through. And here I am just probing that tear here. This is the medial meniscus, this is that vertebra. Here that it's floating between the intercondylar latch. Keeping that piece out. Scooping that back. This is that stump here, we just shave that back as it's going on. And then this is starting to drill your ACL tunnels here. I'm marking our spots. And this is the suturing drill that we're using. This is a split in the meniscus. You can see it went all the way through. I'm passing some sutures through it here. You can see the area that I looked right here. That's a bunch of sutures along here. We use all sutures. I didn't use any of the devices. You know, there's fast fix devices and all kinds of devices with plastic. I didn't use that in that area because those can always, those in the back of the knee aren't super safe. And also, I can pull it on float in the knee, and I've seen that before. So by getting just all suture repair, it works great. Okay. We're drilling around on this. That's a normal button that we use, and here's your ACL. This is in full extension, just confirming you have nothing blocking them. No cyclops, you got nothing blocking them, the hyperextension. Okay.
And how much of the meeting meniscus was moved?
Well, so I just took out that piece. I didn't take anything else out. So all I did, so that piece, you know, I think that was about 20%. Okay. But again, it wasn't repairable. This piece was missing. You know, your body must have resorbed it at some point. So you broke that piece off, and then that's why that other piece was flopping in there. So I think it's been a while, and I think it probably broke off, and then your body resorbed it because it wasn't anywhere near me.
Okay.
These are yours. I'm going to show you your X-rays.
Cool. Awesome.
These are your X-rays. What I'm showing here.
Yeah, I can show.
So two things. We harvest the tibial tubercle and then the patella. So this is where we take our graft from, and then we backfill it with it's called an osteosponge, which is an allograft material, but your bone grows into it.
Okay.
And then this is the little button that we use. We use a button that's tied to your graft. You can actually see the edge of your graft right here. Yeah. And then this is the button that's tied to it, and that button sits on the cortex. And then here we put a screw in here. Here's your bone plug. You can see your bone plug there in the tunnel. And then there's a peak interference screw, which is a kind of a plastic and an inert material screw. I don't like using the biocomposite absorbable screws because they can often leave big cystic changes in your tibial tunnel. This is a side view, so that button sits on the cortex. You can see that. Mm-hmm. And then you can kind of barely see where we took but again, it's backfilled with that graft. And it's backfilled here. Cool. This is your bone plug here. So everything looks good. Looks great there. Cool. I'm going to take your sutures out. The other ones are all buried. The only ones we have are those nylon sutures. Everything else we put in are buried sutures. So Wesley, that kind of repair, we can progress you pretty quickly. Okay. As far as, I usually am pretty limited with the weight bearing, with the brace and limiting flexion after a repair. But with this kind of repair, we can actually start to push you more. You can start. There's no limitation on your flexion now. Okay. You're 2 weeks out. I'm fine with that. I think another week in the brace, and then we can get you out.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't wait. But based on that repair, we could be a little more aggressive than normal.
And you don't feel like I have enough fluid or anything like that?
I don't think we could. I'm certainly happy to take it out if you want to. You don't have much at all. But if you feel like you want me to, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, right now the only thing I feel like is slowing me down, even just getting my quad going, is the fact that I do have some swelling. I mean, if you don't feel like it's warranted, then
I can certainly do it. Okay. I think you've got enough pieces in there.
Okay.
So we can do that. Okay, cool. Let me take these out, and then we'll do that.
Thank you for watching today's video. Please feel free to like and subscribe and share it on your social media platforms. If you're interested, I have started an Acl Mastering Group, which is a growing library of content centered around ACL rehab. It has exercises ranging from immediate post-op to late-stage sports-specific movements and everything in between. It's a growing library and currently holds over 250 videos. There's content centered around assessments, movement breakdowns, exercise breakdowns, case studies, and a whole lot more. You also gain access to a private forum where you can engage with like-minded people, ask questions, share research articles, and share resources. If you're interested, please feel free to click the link below. Thank you for watching.